I see you've come back for your daily dose of dingo. Well, you can find this and more alliteration over at my Twitch. Right there. Enjoy the video. I don't know, actually. Sounds great. Keep. 7 Spyro effects is not 8. We're playing against Burn. Oh boy, do I have a surprise for you, Burn opponent. Just need to draw a land. You cannot grief yourself, unfortunately. That's why I think this list should be playing Thoughtseize, so you can Thoughtseize yourself. I don't know, I have to reread Undying Evil, but I think you can Undying Evil something that has been persisted. Timely second Fatal Push. A persisted Archon can be Undying Evil. There you go. There's the answer to that question. They're playing a Tarkus command, I think. A lot of lists have been popping up with the Tarkus command randomly. Need to go get my second red source here. I'm gonna pray for a land. You gotta believe. Land? Bolt. Suppose that keeps me alive for a little bit. Yeah, you know what? I should do this now. I should bolt now. There's Fable. I turned off auto yields like 3 times. I don't know why that didn't work. I guess we can just bolt it in response and hope they don't have like mutagenic growth or gut shot or something. Free? Please no free spell. There's Fable and Spyro on this deck. MTGO does suck sometimes. Goblin Guide? Joblin Guide? Land? Gasoline? Alright. Whichever one's gonna deal more damage to me, which is probably the Goblin Guide, I'll kill it. I am getting burned. Got Searing Blaze, fetch up, basic Swamp, then discard Fury Archon. Then at my 9, they have a land in hand. I'm about to have an Archon next turn. Feel like I'm in an okay position. Double Malakir Rebirth, amazing. I guess if they go to kill the Archon, then I can just bring it back again. That's the land that they showed me. It is the land that they showed me. Just as we drew it up. Alright, give me this Archon. They have given up. Rebirth is a lot of rebirth, so let's cut it down by 2. We don't have Blood Moon in the main deck, so we don't have to sideboard that out. Terminates can come in. Terminate seems fantastic. Unmarked Grave, Persist, that whole package can stay in. I don't really mind most of this stuff. If I had to cut one more card, it'd probably be the 3rd Malakir Rebirth, because it deals me damage. Chalice on 1's good. Chalice on 1's gonna murder me. I have a lot of 1-drops that are important in this matchup, so I don't think I'm bringing Chalice on 1. My spells are 2 and 3. Could try it. I don't know. I think the burn matchup is overall in my build. It can be bad. It depends. Like, I cut the Collector Brutalities the day of the Modern Showcase, and I played against Burn twice and I got demolished because I like skimmed on the Collector Brutalities. But if you can like stick an early Grief or Fury, they usually have a hard time dealing with it. So it's pretty even, I'd say. If they're more creature focused, then it's usually better. Scam, you cut a Ragavan. I think Ragavan's like very good in the burn matchup though, generally. Does it scam? It almost scams. I'll keep it. This has a lightning bolt for interaction, even if it doesn't scam. I think I'm going to take this hit for 1 in case they have Eidolon. So I want to be able to bolt the Eidolon. If they start like pumping prowess spells into this, then I'll bolt it. Yeah. Burn starts with like a lot of creatures, usually are very weak. I'm probably gonna kill the Swift Spear, as the Goblin guy can draw me lands. Another Lightning Bolt. Don't mind if I do. I can play the tapped Blood Crypt here, and then leave up Lightning Bolt again. Why not even attack with Goblin Guide? Next turn I can just like Spyro, discard these two or something. Maybe discard the Grief. No, I think it's important to like play tap land here and have double red. I don't mind a Fatal Push. More removal. And if they don't play another creature, then I'll just scam them. This might just be like an Eidolon. Bolt me in the face. Skewer me in the face. My face! It's scamming time. Oop. I have no cards in hand. I'm at a virtual 7. I just drew a land. Persist. Oh, I guess I'm going to discard that Persist. Which is fine. Persist isn't doing a ton here. Fury was a pretty good draw. That's going to clock them incredibly quickly. Yeah, Grief's untapped because of Undying Evil, which is why Undying Evil is so good. I do have to go to 5. Let's see what they top decked here. Well, I don't think I want to go below 3, do I? Now I'm definitely not going below 3. Or below 4. Not going to use either of these fetch lands. I'm just going to discard both of these. I will swing in with both and attempt to clock them as fast as possible. They're at 9. Last in the turn. I'm dead to burn spell, burn spell. Not sure there's a ton I can do about that though. Hey Mattis. Unmarked Grave Grief. It's choosing not to play Boros Charm. Well, they have a Sacred Foundry, so I guess they could rip Boros Charm still? Bolt. I'm at 1. Dredge would scam. Just take out most of the removal. Like the Terminates aren't that good. This hand's good enough, I think. A little bit awkward, but we'll try it. Mostly take out like a decent amount of spot removal against Dredge, and you bring in as much graveyard hate as possible. It's usually the go-to. Because the 2 mana spot removal just doesn't do anything against a board full of amalgams and whatnot. Narc amoebas, etc. So I like cutting the Terminates. Basically just mold Dothy. Dothy's like gasoline. But if Dredge is going to be super popular, I might stick Leyline the Void in my sideboard. Dredge is just mad annoying. Esper Sentinel. Yeah, Collective Brutality, excuse me, is good against them. Because you can, on the play, on the draw, don't bring it in. On the play, you can snipe their Cathartic Reunion or Thrilling Discovery for 2 mana, which is nice. It's like a duress on the play. On the draw, don't bring it in because they can cast their Cathartic or whatever before it ends up mattering. So, only on the play I would bring it in. Every person's playing a different deck. I'll probably add Dredge to the sideboard guide. Maybe tonight. I think I'm going to do a short Dingo After Dark. Just like 1 or 2 leagues. Then ride a little bit. That's fine. Aldra. Got a hammer. I need to persist. Persist would be amazing. Persist. Not a land. Persist. Lightning Bolt. It's not bad either. Start by attacking, see if they want to block. I doubt they block. Hammer. I could be anything. Anything at all. Even an Archon. Go. How important do you feel the 22 or 22nd land is? You have 4 Dothi. You get the 4th Dothi instead of it. But I'm not sure. I like playing 18 lands with the 2 rebirths. Or is it 3 rebirths? I don't remember how many lands I'm on now. I think I'm on 18. Or 19? Oh yeah, 19 plus the 3 rebirths, right? So I'm at 22. But Scam's best and worst matchup? Best? Probably maybe Living End. Worst matchup? Glimpse, I think. Glimpse is a terrible matchup. Living End or Hammer's probably the best. But Hammer can just kill you out of nowhere still, so I can't say Hammer's like for sure the best. And same with Living End, like Living End can still nut draw you. The mirror can be dreadful. That's not great. This build of this build of Scam doesn't have the Hidetsugus in it though, because you're playing the Archons in it, so it's not going to be as good against Hammer. Yeah, 19 plus 3. I think the 22nd land was really good most of the time. I was never upset to have it. Go gadget sock mace. Oh shit. I'll duck your sock mace. And I'll roll for initiative. I don't have a. Oh, I do have a die. It's not a d20 though. Ah. It was a 1. Critical failure. Just like the. Just the story of my life. A critical failure. Yep. Oh boy, 22-22. Yeah, sure, Mattis. Send me your list and we can talk after I finish streaming. Unless you need some feedback like right now. Because I'm going to be done after this league. At least for now. And I'll be back later tonight for Dingo After Dark. We're going to do a couple leagues. You trip over an invisible dead turtle, causing your knee to explode, gaining crippling status -6 to agility checks. That's what we should do. Why don't we just play D&D, Burnt? We should just get a D&D group together. Sure, Blank. You can send me DMs on... Oh, fuck. I need a persist. You're mean to the players. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna die. You can DM me on Twitter. Twitter, Discord are probably the best two. The ones I'll check the most. You can also DM me on Patreon. Okay, I give up. I don't check Twitch DMs because they're like impossible to find. They like don't tell you have Twitch DMs. MySpace? Only if it's on dial-up. I need to cut 3 cards. I think 4 Maliki Rebirth is like way too many. That's a lot of Maliki Rebirth. Mad Wizards teleporting crows 20 feet above your head. What the hell? Amazing. Just send me an Xbox Live message. Yeah, my gamer tag is UberMikeyB. His hand's not good, by the way. Yeah, you got that log me and Hamachi Torborg? We can go start our own Minecraft village. Then a smoke signal for you. I haven't played Minecraft in like 7 years. Dingo Minecraft server. I wouldn't do that because I just know I wouldn't want to play that much Minecraft. You can add me on Club Penguin though. I actually didn't have Club Penguin. Actually, the best place to contact me is through my Ticket to Read. Ticket to Read fucked. My Clubhouse was poppin'. Ticket to Read is something. Oh, Shattering Spree. I mean, do I end their career? Just like evoke a Fury Kill this, shattering spree these two. Probably for the best. Just put them in the Stone Age. Adventure Quest? Nah, I didn't. Play a little bit of Maple Story though. Oh, message me on Wizard 101. This is like unlocking memories I didn't even know I had. Wizard 101 was... I spent so much time playing that game. That was probably my childhood. I have a server that I'm like pretty active in. If you type !Discord. Wizard 101 was like basically an MMORPG designed for kids. I post channel updates in that Discord too, for like when I'm going live and stuff. But it's not really my Discord, I share it with PT. Wars 2 is on Steam now. I played a ton of Guild Wars 2. I think the Science of Scam may have gone too far. OG Guild Wars was pretty sweet. I never got to play 1, but 2 was really good. I started like farming some of the best gear for my Paladin on Guild Wars 2. And I was like, I can't do this. It takes like a month to get one piece of gear. Hi, Manny. Have a good one. Ugh. Hammer doing hammer things. Making an unbeatable 10-10. You can't message me on RuneScape because I didn't actually play RuneScape. Nor did I play World of Warcraft. I wanted to play World of Warcraft, but it was too expensive. Your fave 5. I played WoW after it became like not pay to play. I played it for a little bit and I was like, I don't know if this is my jam. I didn't like it as much as Guild Wars. I'm gonna take 10 here. You're obsessed with Final Fantasy? I've heard good things about Final Fantasy. I think I Blood Moon. And then I chump with Grief. And then untap Spyro. Getting rid of this Urza Saga and locking him out of casting spells seems important. Really enjoy the environment in WoW. I think WoW gets a lot more fun if you have like a dedicated guild or like a bunch of friends that play it also. I'm gonna hope to draw out the Fatal Push here, so I'm gonna leave up the single black. Drew the Terminate. Clutch. What isn't more fun if you don't have friends playing it? You used one too many double negatives there, Janini. Another Terminate. I know what I said. All I know is that you're a pure soul who can do no wrong. That's all I know. Alright, well, we managed to get out of this game. Yeah, his Fable card's pretty aight. Janini is an all-seeing being. Janini is the truth. I don't know if any of you have seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, but imagine the truth from that show. That's just Janini. We had to do a little bit of mod swapping after some incidents had occurred, so Janini was knighted. And, you know, is a pure soul. Dingo made some very poor decisions recently. I still have no idea what a mod does. That's fine. No love for Bunny. Mod check? Oh shit. It's that the Electric Bob. The YouTube Shorts mastermind. Do I want to keep this one-lander? Once again, asking myself, do I keep this one lander? On the draw. Man, F John. Am I putting back here? Alright. I need a persist. There's 2 of them here already. That is too many mods. The crime is still rampant. The crime is that DT's still loud in this chat. I can't shattering spree that one. I need to stop drawing unmarked graves. I need to persist. This is red black scam. This is a variant of red black scam that I wanted to test out that has Archon reanimator package in it. But it's called scam because typically you want to evoke a turn 1 elemental and then cast an undying effect on it, thus scamming your opponent because they have very, very, very powerful effects that you can capitalize on to essentially win the game on turn 1. That's the synopsis of scam. All you have to do to be a scammer is you just gotta believe. It's not that good in scam. I've come to that realization. When I play Legacy Scam, every deck in Legacy is a scam. Scam is the name of the deck, and it's very quickly approaching tier 1. So it's not a scam, because it's approaching a tier 1 deck, I'd say. Scam stands for see crying opponent mad, but apparently opponent spelled with an A. Oh shit. Maybe I was supposed to grief them. May have been a punt. Own it. Like you're from New Jersey. You're right. They could kill me here. Please don't kill me. Village Rites is awkward if you don't have creatures though. It makes it like a little bit more inconsistent, but it gives you a higher upside. But I think the inconsistency part's what makes me not want to play Village Rites. Much like having 2 unmarked graves in this hand and just like not drawing the persist until now. Without this persist, this hand is just like terrible. You... No! I needed that Archon. I should have griefed them. I knew I should have griefed them. I don't think I have a single card that beats that. Nog and Nog goes out. This is how I die. Alright, you win. Can't beat that Sanctify. So many unmarked graves and so little persists. They stream competitive Flesh and Blood. I didn't even know that. I stopped paying attention to SCG a while ago. Back on your bullshit again, huh, Zeriak? Thank you for the 50 bits. It is Mufasa Friday. You took a nap and now you're here to make more pizza jokes. That's because SCG got paid off by Big Blood. I think Big Blood is LSV. Can't be certain though. That's so many unmarked graves. Oh my god. It's a lot of unmarked graves. They're probably just playing 4-color. I want to cast a Spyro next turn. And the only way I can cast Spyro is if I play this as a land if I don't draw a land. But I will cast it. I'll keep one of them and discard 2 of them. I'm going to keep the full art one. You can play Flesh and Blood online, that I'd be very inclined to try it. Wow, that is a lot of unmarked graves. Well, like, you know, play it competitively online, not like through some third-party client that people made. Like the fans made. Too soon, Thylian. Too soon. Solitude Ephemerate. My elemental tokens. What will I do without my elemental tokens? Want to also unscam? They're on 4-color scam. Okay. Unmarked grave, Archon, persisted. Probably still lose. 4-color has a ton of answers to this card. Thought about not drawing lands. I'm working on it. Teferi. Well, let's see. It's all part of the plan. Now I simply hardcast Archon. Spreading Seas? Don't appreciate that either. Alright, doesn't really matter. Bye, Yorion. Now I have to deal with this red and 6 also. Fury. I need a Fury Lightning Bolt. Not a Fury. I'm gonna have to bolt this red and 6. Maybe I was supposed to attack them, hardcast the Archon in 2 turns. Doesn't seem like a very sustainable plan. Kind of scamming. Maybe scamming ourselves by playing Archon in the deck. But I think it was worth a try. The list looked interesting enough to dabble around with. And that's the game. Alright, let's just go next. I'm gonna talk shit to Dak Faden. I remember when you were an innocent zoo player. Look at you now. Who hurt you, opponent? Get wrecked. I think this. I don't know if I want to cut all the terminates. Maybe I cut like just 1 terminate. I think this persist package is probably fine. I'm just gonna cut all the unmarked graves. I think grave is like kind of bad. Even the zoo players hit their limits. It's sad to see. It really is. Dr. Meat. Fuck Dr. Meat. Oh my god. I can't believe you still remember Dr. Meat. I love him. I hate Dr. Meat. Yeah, you do want cards that work well in like a low resource environment. It needs a Mind Goblin or 2. I think you're right. I need to connect with this Ragavan so I can cast my turn 2 Fable. If Scam could play Wasteland, oh baby. Oh baby. Scam with Wasteland sounds like a dream. You want to build Scam in Legacy now? See, Legacy has like Force of Will, which is a problem. Can we Undying Evil the Wasteland? It comes back with a counter. But yeah. Take my Ragavan. Ghost Quarter, just don't be hitting the same. Oh, mistakes were made. Trying to look for a Blood Moon. Enigmatic Incarnation, Risen Reef Solitude. Tectonic Edge, that's the one. I remember when people actually played Tech Edge in Modern, unironically. Good times. But against Tech Edge last week, would you like to Solitude something? I think it's really neat that Fable flipping, like, triggers Revolt for Fatal Push. Your favorite Tekken character is Yoshi? Hate Yoshi as a character. We're officially not friends anymore, Dino. Sorry. Hate fighting as Yoshi. From the small amount of time I played that. Did you draw? Yorion. Reasonable. No art game. John. Inciting riots. Nobody's redeemed GeoGuessr in a long time. I should have dashed this Ragavan also. Just didn't want to kill him, I guess. I wonder what they're getting with Enigmatic Incarnation. Never mind, it's too cheesy. It's all DT's fault. If DT never said that pizza joke, then we'd be fine. Would you stop inciting a riot because I won't play art game? Because we're in the middle of a fucking league? Crack some chests, I'm out of chests. But I can crack DT over the head. Nice, got him. Refund you? Alright. Actually, is Janini here? That could be Janini's first. Actually, I don't trust Janini. Janini's gonna click refund all. I have an unban request? Hold on. Is this what I think it is? Oh god. The unban request was exactly who I thought it was from. Yeah, DT got unbodied because I smacked him on the head. Oh shit, do I thought he's my own Archon? We have a plan. What do I mod you? Mod. Here we go. You're back to being a mod. I play Sanctifier. I wouldn't be surprised if I play Sanctifier. I guess I should clear the way first. I could still have endurance here, which would be unfortunate. Sarah's Emissary, Solitude Teferi Risen Reef. Don't appreciate any of these cards being in your hand. That being said, take the Teferi. Risen Reef, Solitude. One solid dude. Just so good at the video game. How does he do it? How does he play a Hogak? It's time for the Gak attack. Very reasonable 10 power in play. I think Thoughtseize should be in the main deck of this deck. Being able to Thoughtseize yourself and then persist seems great. It's gonna be Biorion. King. My Ragavan? Rude. Oh, I think I'm going face. I thought they were gonna buy Yorion. Lost finals of that RCQ where I was asking for your Just Got Breach boarding, Mark. What we ask, ain't that easy to beat? Well, congratulations, Rakdos. We're getting to the finals. That's a big feat. I'm glad that you're enjoying Scam. Cycle, picks up a land, plays it. I'm cool with it. I remember when you were shit posting Zeriak. Thank you for the 50 bits again. I remember we were talking all that good shit just a second ago. But the new COD's very fun. I actually picked up the new COD. Play with the Apex boys. It is pretty good. It's much better than the previous editions of COD, I will say. Spider Space is here, time to go. You O2 dropped all 4. No. You once lost a match to Spider Space at a GP and you're still salty about it? Well, now's the time to get your revenge. Lol, imagine losing to me. Now that you're behind the comfort of a keyboard, you can talk as much shit as you want with absolutely no repercussions. You did not miss Mufasa Friday? I play so much garbage at GPs. Why is my opponent's playing Ad Naz? I'm really sad that they took the Spyro, but I can persist the Spyro now, which I think is what I am supposed to do. Discard like Fatal Push Archon. Draw another Archon. Just like we drew it up. Avaros and Spider Space were playing Yogg and they were ignoring me. It was heartbreaking. So you did it to yourself, Spider Space. I'd do it again too. I'd do it again. And I would have gotten away with it too. If it weren't for that meddling burnt. That's a lot of Archons. We're doing fine. See? Look. We have 7 power in play, and we're gonna die right here. Remember playing versus Nassif and Nut Drawing with turn 1 Thalia and the turn 2 Smasher? Off of Eldrazian taxes? I can't think of a more Spider Space deck than Eldrazian taxes. Looks like I'm playing Mardu Pyro. Alright, -3. Alright, they name Omae wa mo Shinderu, and I'm dead. What did they actually name? I need to know. They named Thassa's Oracle. I feigned death my Pyro and I bolted my Pyro. Chalice on 1 completely destroys this combo. Blood Moon's not bad either. Also, Chalice on 0 isn't terrible. I think I'm gonna cut the Fatal Pushes. And Unmarked Grave ×2. Maybe a Lightning Bolt. Fury. Your former taxman. I know if I hate myself more or less now, or you don't know if you hate yourself more or less. I mean, it's scams. Did I forget Necro? I totally forgot Necro, didn't I? I totally forgot Necro. I didn't see it. What is this? Captain Rex Nebula? Oh, he's an employee. That's a good creature type to have in Magic. Captain Rex Nebula. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, target non-land permanent you control becomes a vehicle artifact until end of turn. Its base power and toughness are equal to the number of, or equal to this mana value. It has crew 2 and crash land. Whenever this vehicle deals damage, roll 6-sided die. If the result's equal to that vehicle's mana value, it deals that much damage to any target, then sacrifice this vehicle. Silly opponent. That doesn't beat a Hogak. Gak attack. Get him with the Gak attack. Look at this beauty. Alright, give me a sec. Let me yield. Why can't I click on it? It's broken. They just suspend a Lotus thing and then say go. Bink bonk. ENT. W. Man, E-taxes just fell off so hard as a deck. It used to be somewhat decent back in the day. Simian Spirit Guide is a 4 of. Sheesh. Look at this. So you can go turn 1 Leonin Arbiter, turn 1 Thalia. You got 4 Simian Spirit Guides. You have the other worst Thalia. What a deck. Warship. Now that's a card. That's a card I've cast in my day. Out of the sideboard of Abzan, Warship. Warship plus Lingering Souls. Unbeatable. The other Thalia is really good in Pioneer. You have better Thalia in Pioneer. See the record? No, I didn't. Let me open it back up. 7-0 in a Modern Challenge. Did you win this Modern Challenge? Didn't even win it. What's the point? Better Thalia doesn't do anything against Greasefang. That's true. Necromantia, where are you? I need you. Ah, yes. Keep. Thoughtseize in the Blood Moon. I will keep it. Can you stop having Leyline? Don't appreciate you having Leyline all the time. It was a better time. It was definitely a different point in history. Just have the Nutter Butters. Am I gonna die? Probably. Yeah, you gotta have Leyline or lands, one of the two. I guess I'm gonna die now. Got the Thassa's Oracle. Plays the Thassa's Oracle, has the second spoils in hand. Alright. Sometimes. Nothing too crazy though. God's Shadow. Grixis, finally. I've been asking forever. Humans? Oh, opponent. Oh, opponent. It's 2022. More Jund Saga? We can play some Jund Saga. They've trophied with mono white humans. What is this sideboard? Remove it, deal 1 damage to target creature or player. What? Holy shit. 4 Sanctifiers? We can't ever win. We can't beat this deck. They have 4 Sanctifiers in the board. How the fuck do I beat 4 Sanctifiers? You want to have some free time between rounds? Jesus. I'm so dead. Return to me. Grief scam, I choose you. Giant Killer, Esper Sentinel, Champion of the Parish, Ranger Captain. Take Esper Sentinel. It was Giant Killer 4 greater. Take the Giant Killer and the Esper Sentinel, I guess. Maybe I just don't care about the Esper Sentinel. I'd take like Giant Killer Ranger Captain. I think I care about this Esper Sentinel. I'm gonna take it. That's true. Ranger Captain can't get another Giant Killer. I'd like to see him try to kill me. What can I do here? I should just pass the turn. Because if they draw land and they go Ranger Captain Giant Killer, I want to be able to Maliki Rebirth the Grief. Anointed Peacekeeper. Oh. Oh dear. Can't bolt it in response, but I can Fury everything. Fury, pretty good draw. East plus even. I remember. Guardian of New Benalia. Not gonna send it with Ragavan because I know they have the 3/3 Ranger Captain. Plus they can discard this thing, get indestructible. Is Heliod that garbage? Heliod's not great. Heliod also you can't enforce on Magic Online. It'd be a lot better if people respected Infinite Life. But it kind of doesn't work on Magic Online. No, this board state looks really hard to beat. Convenient. I guess I'll just draw the perfect card every turn. Remember Arbor Elf and Skyclave? I remember them. How do I beat? I can't beat these Sanctifiers. I might have to Necromantia Sanctifier. It's probably my best way of beating Sanctifier. How to play Magic with a fight stick? You don't. That's the neat part. Alright, Ragavan, get out. You suck. You trash. Can't have you around. Can't have you around. Reef Scam? Keep. Hitbox, bro. Trophy with Arbor Elf the other day. So, I think I'm gonna pitch this Maliki Rebirth and then Feign Death with both triggers on the stack, because I'm gonna let them draw a card. So I want to be able to take the best of the cards. Esper Sentinel, Champion the Parish, Dismember. Take the Dismember. Take the Esper Sentinel. Let's go. Yeah, I didn't say it was a great plan, but it's a plan. That's also a plan. RIP. It's fuming. Don't know. Put the Archon in the graveyard to go. Maybe he's furious. IIMP7, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, and welcome to the Hoodie Gang, my friend. Thank you. Get back Esper Sentinel. I need a red card. It's a red card, too. What did I tell you? You can't play humans in Modern. IIMP, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Holy schmoly. Luke's. Bologna. Sagacious. Salty Saint Nick. Brian or whatever. Welcome to the Hoodie Game, my friends. IIMP, thank you for the crazy amount of support. That's insane. Appreciate you so much. Alia's Lieutenant. No. Push your Mutavault. Persist. Oh, Persist would have been the cherry on top. You can't play humans in Modern. Bonk. Looks like we're going to secure the 3-2 here. Game 2 against humans. Alright. Thank you again, IIMP. Appreciate it. And that was Reanimator Scaminator, if you will. I think that, I don't know. I really hated the unmarked graves, but I did kind of like the Archon Persist package in the deck. I would probably cut all of these unmarked graves and then just play like the 4th Fable and more ways of being able to discard Archon, because Persist on its own is just a good card in the deck. I liked being able to persist Spyro a lot. Being able to persist these is fine as well. So you have a lot of persist targets that aren't Archon. So when you get to combine them with the Archon, I think it makes it pretty powerful. So I'm interested in playing this deck again. I think this is one too many Maliki rebirths. And I want the Shizo back in the deck. Because, oh, I don't know if I want the Shizo. Maybe I just play like another Blood Crypt or something. So I did want more lands that weren't Maliki rebirths. But I think you want to play 3 Thoughtseize in the deck as well.
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.